Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Ed's Metalworks. Been a while since I made a video. Summertime's a busy time outside. I don't get to come in the shop very often. But we're gonna whip one out here. First of all, I'd like to say big thanks out there to all my subscribers and viewers. It's kind of humbling to see that this many people actually like to watch what I'm doing on a daily basis. At least I think they like to watch. I don't get many negative comments. I get a few positive ones. But anyway, thanks to all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers, and everybody that comments. I really appreciate it. This is just kind of a hobby for me to work in my shop, and it's not a production shop. So anyway, those of you that watch my videos sometimes know that I like to restore some old vintage tools. So this is kind of an odd one here. We'll get to it. I got this old pipe vise. You might have seen I run this through some rust converter to move. It was to remove all the rust. I've since polish it with a wire wheel, basically. Same with this handle. There's the screw, but anyway, it's in pretty good shape for what I think happened to it here. Somebody really gronked on it to tighten a pipe in there or whatever, but anyway, we got these pins. There's 4 of them. You can see there, a couple of them are bent, and these caps, the pin goes through here, and then the cap screws on the end of the pin. I would have figured they would have had I don't know what you call this type of chain that has them extended dogs on them or whatever, but it's kind of funny to see how this was made back in the day. But anyway, we're gonna fabricate some of these pins and some of these other rolls, or screw or bolt or nut, whatever goes on the other end of the pin. I think I'm going to make these out of just some 1/4-inch nuts. They're a little bit thicker, which doesn't matter, I don't think. But they're 1/4-28 thread on there. So we're gonna make 4 of them. I got 4 1/4 National Fine nuts here. So what we got to do is make an arbor. I'll make an arbor out of just a regular 1/4-inch bolt, National Fine, that we can hold these nuts on and turn them all down to this diameter or whatever that is. Haven't measured it yet, but first of all, we got to thread this down a ways so I got room to grip everything when I put it in the lathe. All right, let's get to that. Put it up here in the vise. Got my trusty little giant die here to work. Put some more threads on this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start it from the other side. I'm bottoming out already. Careful to get that started straight. Get some lubrication here. It's just some regular cutting oil. It's not this Mystic metal stuff. I just use the can because it's kind of handy. Just some clear cutting oil. All right. Hopefully I can hold this in my chuck and I'll drill a center in the bolt head actually, so I can put a center on there and turn down 4 of them nuts to that diameter we need. See if the nuts will screw down on there. All right. Now we'll be able to get our 4 nuts on there, and we'll hold this end in the chuck, and I'll drill a center in the head of that bolt. I get set up to do that and take care of that. All right, guys, we got our bolt. Here we're going to drill center out here in the head of this bolt. All right, now we'll go ahead and run our 4 nuts on here, and we'll turn them down to make them rings. I'll go ahead and get that taken care of. All righty, we got our 4 nuts on there. We're gonna have to turn them down to, let me grab one of these. Again, I don't think the diameter is really critical, but 3120. I don't know if you can see that or not, 3120. All right, let's see what happens here. Hope them nuts stay tight on there. very much. Alrighty. 38. 39.15. Okay. Yeah. 36. All right. 80. Okay. well. Yeah, we're sneaking up on it. Yeah, I think one more light pass, we're going to call it good. I just hope I can get them off that bolt when I'm done here. All right, you got it. Now I'll get these off here and we'll see what happens. All righty, here we got them. Now if I can get them off there. Yeah, these couples seem to be coming off all right. All right, got them all off, it looks like. Well, there's our 4 new ones. And the 3 of the old ones. I see this one's really cracked, but look like it ought to work. Now we'll have to get set up to have to find some stock to make these pins out of. And I'll get that ready to go and we'll be back in a bit. Okay, next on this project is to make 4 of these pins and go through here. As you can see, these are all in pretty bad shape. Somebody really gronked down on this thing. I find it hard to believe they could bend them pins with just this little bitty handle, but anyway, who knows, they might put a pipe on there or something. But we already made the other side of the pin, so now we're gonna make some of these pins. All right, I'll get you set up over here in the lathe and we'll whip one of them out. All righty, we're gonna start out with a piece of 3/8 rod. I got my dimensions written down here for them little pins. This is 1/4 28 thread on there. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn this big diameter all the way, and then we'll turn the small diameter. Then we'll take it over and thread it, being we got a long piece to work with. and then we'll part it off here. All right, here we go. Nothing has to be really precision about this, but we'll get them close. Should do it. Okay, we got to have a 3100 for this measurement. Three, 4, 5. So 30. All right. That's 10, 20. 30. Thirty-one, that's what we want. All right, now we got to have a 605 length here. Just give us a mark here with the that's the next shoulder, and we got to be 24. What are we at here? 31. So we got to be 2450. The old phone. There. 0.3100 minus 24. Whoops. 0.3100 minus 0.2450. Got to take off 65. All right. That's 10. Okay. 30. All right. 10, 20. Another 10. If you notice, but I do a lot of measuring. I'm not a real proficient machinist, so I gotta measure a lot. Two, 4, 5, 5. We're gonna call that good. Let's see how our 605 is for the length. Shave a little bit off the end of it there. Now we'll go thread the end of that. Got our piece here. Let's go over here and thread the end of this thing. trusty little Craftsman die set here. Got the die flipped over because we don't have enough room to have the starter side work, so don't need but about 1/4 inch of thread on here, and that's about how thick these dies are. All right, nice thread on there. And we'll go back over and part that head off. And the head's got to be 2. Whoops. All right, call that good. All right, here's our little pin. I got a little knobby on the end. I'll sand off here. But pretty much rinse and repeat for the next ones. I'll bring you back when we get them done. Alrighty, got our 4 pins done and our 4 shoulders, I guess you want to call them, to put this old chain back together. Let's see if they go back together on here. Okay. I think what I want to do, clean these pins off with some brake cleaner, and now I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite, red Loctite on them, so they'll be there forever. Get some brake cleaner. these off. And let me get you set up there on something a little bit so you can actually see what's going on here. There we go. Get up here where we can do a little work. All right, let's see how this works out here. Some people ask me why I bother with this stuff. I says, mainly just because I can, you know, helps me maintain a little bit of skill. Although I have very little as a machinist, but we get her done. One. Now that one started a little crooked there. Okay. And whoop, and put some Loctite on there. Pin on that Loctite to hold it on there. This is the one I had trouble starting. Let's see what it does here. All right. Well, come on, Ed. And we may have to go over here to the vise and give this a little pliers action here. A little more. A little more maybe. Sorry, I hope you guys see that, but alrighty. Whoop, sorry about that flip around there. Alright, here we go. We got the chain all back together. Guess that one could be a little tighter. We'll get that a little tighter. But it's all four new pins. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest of them don't look too bad. Well, we'll get this. I'm gonna get this base painted a little bit, and we'll put it together, and I'll show you the final result. All right, here we are. Got our pins. Got our new pins all fabbed up, and this is the old ones here, all bent and everything. Got the new ones. You can see they're a little bit wider, but they still fit in the groove of the vise. You see, I put a little quick paint job on the base here. All right, let's put this thing together here. I'm gonna get some oil. Got some WD-40 we'll put on this chain. Let that soak in there a little bit. Get these threads. Put a dab of grease on this swivel part of this. Just smear that on there, nothing real thick. All right. Got to slide that in the groove here. That sits in this groove. And then I got the chain. A little WD-40 on this. Wipe some of that excess off of there. Let's find us a piece of pipe, maybe. Got a piece of 1.5-inch pipe here. Oh, it ain't wide enough. It won't sit in the jaws there. A bigger piece. Should clamp this down maybe and get a clamp. So we can operate it. Alrighty, piece of pipe in here. Oop. All right, another old tool brought back to life. Not that I need it, but gee, I just hate to see these old tools go in the trash. That's where I collect most of them. is people throwing them out. They're ready to rock and roll. Oh, we'll go put it in the drawer with the rest of the vintage tools that I've redone. I got a toolbox in my little office area here that we keep filling up, I guess. You can see the old pipe dies and the pipe reamer. All this stuff was rusted beyond repair, everybody thought, so they tossed them out. We'll put the pipe vise in there with them whenever we might need it. But that's what I like doing. I like finding these old tools that somebody's discarding and give them new life. I got another drawer of old monkey wrenches and pipe wrenches and crap I pick up. This little crescent wrench has I think it's a 5/16 like socket end on here or something. It's kind of unique. Different oddball wrenches. Come with these, I don't know what they call these, fish mouth or something. There's an old snap-on. This thing was rusted and froze up. We managed to get it apart without hurting anything. I had to make I think I had to make one new pin for inside there. Nothing too special, but anyway, all these old vices and another pipe clamp. I got pipe clamps galore. They must seem to be disposable. But all these vices were either given to me or I dug them out of the junk. Old drill press tapping machine. I didn't do anything to this. This just is how it came. Discarded. Luckily I found collets for it. That's to hold the taps. It only goes up to 1/4 inch. So, but another old vise here. That's that green on there on this one, and this vise is a Rust-Oleum hammered paint. It comes in a quart can. Seems to be pretty nice stuff. I bought it for another project and it seemed to fit the green. The green on these vices pretty good. But old Ford tire pump kind of made it look better than new probably, but made a handle for it. But all these old Pexto tools, they're kind of fun. They were in a bucket of water, believe it or not. Came from a flooded barn. Of course, a tool, saw sharpener, saw set. But I like restoring these old tools. I don't know. Something to look at, I guess. It's just fun projects for me. And when I got a little bit of time to do something like that. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Sorry if it gets a little long, but try to show as much as I can. Ed's Metalwork is about a little bit of everything, so stay tuned. You never know what's coming up next. Again, thanks to all my subscribers, and subscribe if you will, and comment, and give me a thumbs up. We'll catch you on the next one. Ed's Metalworks out.